For Lisa Marie is that she has been validated in terms of everything that she has said that has happened to her and her children has been TikTok proven by the evidence that's been seen that she wasn't lying about those things, and that those things are known to be true, right? Based on what we've been told from several people who have seen documents, court documents and things like that. So the pro for Lisa Marie is that her trauma is real, the abuse is real. And that's all I want to say on the pros for her. The con side of this is that also for Lisa Marie is that sorry guys, I'm not going to be reading comments because it's too distracting. But once I finish, please repost your questions if I've missed something important, okay? The cons for Lisa Marie at this point are that so far there have been 2 occasions where it has been said that there have been doctored information, right? So one was Miss Baguette said that a screenshot was a doctored document, and yesterday Hayley also said that a screen recording was also a doctored document, right? So the pros for Lisa Marie, again, not really a pro, are that she's been validated that the trauma that's happened to her and her children is real, and the cons are there have also been two cases where, or 2 instances where it has been found that evidence that she's been provided has been doctored in some way. Again, this is TikTok court, not officially. I'm just reporting on what is out there. Don't come for my neck. The second person in this we're going to talk about is Cockerpoo. So the pro for Cockerpoo is that it is believed, and she believes that she's entitled to her privacy. Okay, that's the pro for Cockerpoo. The con for Cockerpoo is that the exposure live that she took part in and basically had control of the room for with Auntie Delulu was a shit show, and there was an exposure of children, and there was the exposure of past traumas that she participated in, right? So I've given you the pro for Cockerpoo, which is that she's entitled to her privacy, and the con is that, well, the biggest con, because there are other minor cons, but the biggest con really is taking part in that exposure live that I still haven't watched because I don't want to be triggered, that people have repeatedly said was potentially one of the most disgusting pieces of things that they've ever seen on TikTok. Again, I haven't watched it and I don't really want to subject myself to it, but based on what people are saying, that it was a very horrible thing to witness, right? Re-traumatizing people. So that's the pros and the cons for Cockerpoo. And then when we talk about Hayley, the pros for Hayley are that she spent hours speaking up for a victim. She'd done a lot of research. She went through hours and tons of paperwork to be able to validate that what Lisa Marie was saying about her trauma and her kids' trauma was real. And I'm going to open the box. So I want you guys to come and share your opinions, right, on these pros and cons. Okay, this isn't just me just ranting at you guys. I want to hear what you guys say about this, but I just want to be clear, this is what we're talking about today, and what we're not going to do is dig down into the trauma. We're not going to talk about the kids. We are not going to do that. What I'm trying to keep this focused on is the pros and the cons of each side, and then we can have a discussion about that. And again, I don't really like the use of the word pros and cons. I didn't really know a better way of how describing what I'm saying right now. So, and then the other pro for Hayley is that she'd done the research. She has a reputation, a very good reputation that she wants to uphold, and she did reveal her findings. Now, the cons for Hayley that I've seen people talking about, thank you, Frankie. The cons that I've seen people talking about in regards to Hayley Comet is that people are saying that she said one thing and then she said another thing the next day, and people are a bit angry about that. And the other thing with Hayley is people have said that she didn't give Lisa Marie a heads up that she was going to post that video, and they were angry that basically they felt like that Hayley threw Lisa Marie under the bus. So there was a lot of negative comments around Hayley kind of saying, oh, she found one thing and now she's saying a different thing. And so what I really want to do is I really want to play you the what Hayley's response was to this last night. Some of you will have heard it. Some of you won't have heard it. I'm going to play that in just a second for you all. I'm going to play it on my phone. I'm just going to leave that image on the screen, but I'm going to play it on my phone, and I will be stopping it, and I do need to keep talking over it so that we don't get in trouble, guys. So I'm going to be a bit annoying, but it's important that we hear from Hayley on this. Lisa held a very long live yesterday, and so again, I missed most of it. I was in bed most of yesterday, so I believe Lisa's had, you know, quite a lot to say yesterday. Again, I didn't see any of it. I'm just saying she was online talking about stuff with lots of people. Hayley's done her response, and obviously we've not heard from Cockerpoo, although I can guarantee you she is online and she's probably in here right now on her fake account. Okay, so there's that. Let me just put the dog down so I can sort out the phone. All right, guys, thank you for listening to me rant. We've got 378 people in here. Please make sure you are giving me a follow. We do this every weekday, and I also pop up on the weekends when I'm bored and my daughter's not talking to me. So there you go. Give us a follow, and if you don't mind tapping the screen, that would be amazing. We are popular. You lot, popular 54 already. Thank you, everyone. And we'll take all the gifts, darling. We'll take all the gifts. Okay, just saying, we'll take all the gifts. I've got a cat to feed now, so we will take all of the gifts as the coven has spoken. And I apparently now have a cat, so we need all the gifts. Right, let me find this video. I'm going to play it on my phone. And I'm probably going to have to do a lot more clips from the phone where you guys listen. Oh, wrong one. Because the new rules be ruling. So this is FYPT. The image is on the screen. 100% start with Lisa. And it says Hayley tells her side of the Cockerpoo Lisa story and why she isn't taking the information any further. And then once we played this, I am going to open the box. Thanks for sharing, Tyson the dog. We're up to 74 shares. Can we see if we can get to 100 shares, please, before I play this? If everyone could share this with one friend, we'll be laughing. We got 500 amazing people in here today. Can everyone share this with me, please? Thank you, Yvonne. I was looking how to do the treasure box, but Cat wants prawns now. If everyone could share this, thank you so much, everyone. Keep sharing. Oh, thank you, you legends, you absolute legends. Thank you so much. And don't share it to me. I can see it popping up where you lot are just sharing it back to me. I'm here, guys. Don't share it to me. Not the lobster. Not the lobster. And have I also told you I'm deeply, deeply allergic to seafood? So if you think prawns and lobsters are coming in this house, you've got another thing coming. You lot are taking the piss. I'm allergic to the cats and I'm allergic to seafood. Fucking lobsters. You lot are having a laugh. It's not my cat. Definitely not caviar. Definitely not. We need all the gifts then. We need all the gifts because apparently I'm feeding this cat lobster, prawns and fucking caviar now. It's not even my cat. Oh, God, I'm stressing out. I'm so allergic. It's our cat, says Raphlord. Thank you so much for the gifts, everyone. I appreciate it. Somebody said, was it you, Raphlord, who said earlier you send in tofu for the cat? It's not my cat, guys. It's not my cat. And I'm a cost of living cat, exactly. And I, morning, Miss Baguette, big up yourself. And I, right, why is there a poll? Who's put a poll up? What does the poll say? Let me see what the poll says. It's going to be some fuckeries, isn't it? Let me have a little look. Sorry if you've got kids at home. I am a potty mouth. I should have said that. If you're new here, I am a potty mouth. Help and support. Oh, it's a good poll. It's a good poll. If you need any support or help or need some numbers, one of the lovely mods has put it into that poll with contact details. Thanks, mods. Big up yourselves. Well done, everyone. If you feed it, you now serve that cat. So yesterday, I don't do battles, guys. I don't like battling. I think it's Cockerpoo pants. And Dead Wings, I invited Dead Wings in for a chat, and he came for a chat, and then he wanted to battle, and I was like, oh, I don't like battling. And he was like, oh, please. So we did a battle. And whilst in the battle, I looked to my left, and this cat that isn't mine was inside the house, not the conservatory, the house, at my dog bowl eating food. And then I had to go and get the cat. And then Dead Wings was like, I want to see the cat. So then I showed him the cat, and then I threw the cat out the house. He was DW Deck Chair. That's his new character, which has got him into a whole shitstorm because DG Deck Chair, who apparently said that he found it all funny, then fired up his own FYP show to basically talk about anyone who's ever said anything negative about him before. And I believe the word that we like to use is affected. Kept saying he wasn't affected, wasn't bothered, but was 100% affected. Did a whole FYP show. Anyway. But yeah, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to post that clip later of me screaming that there's a cat in my house and it's not my cat. Anyway, so let's crack on. So I'm going to play this. This is Hayley Comet last night after a bit of a shitstorm of a day where a lot of people were sort of saying things about her, and I'm not doing it. There will not be a cat emote. You lot are the worst community friends I've ever had. Okay, you made me make Jake a mod. Look what's happened. And now you want me to get a cat who has already affected me in real life. Anyway. The cat is not staying. Well, I mean, the cat won't go away. The cat is staying, but not staying. I'm just going to move house. I'm just going to move house, guys. I'm just going to sell up and go. Right. Who did that? Somebody's made an account that's called Miss Remi's Adopted Cat. I can't believe you. You lot have got too much time on your hands. Honest to God. You lot have got too much time on your hands. I can't with you lot. I actually can't. I'm just going to play Hayley talking because I can't. Let me know if you can hear this. Let me turn the volume up. Can you just say yes if you can hear it? All right. It's Mooney. It's Mooney. I'm not doing a wish list for the cat because then, like, I've got to feed it every day. Right, hold on. Here we go.
So, yes.
Just type yes if you can hear it, please.
Right, can we just turn off the comments for a minute so I can say... so I can just tell you the truth, and then obviously you can all go and pick sides, and you can all go and do whatever you want, but can we just turn the comments off for a second? Cool, thanks guys. It's just because I'll go off in tangents otherwise, and I've literally got 15 minutes before I go put the girls to bed. So the reason I haven't been on already today is because I've been at my sister's 30th birthday all day with the kids at a barbecue. So I chose to just log out of TikTok because I knew certain things were being said that weren't true.
The cat's called Martha.
Now, it's very hard for me because all I ever do is name a victim. So I didn't want to come on and call anyone a liar because I didn't want to hurt anyone any more than they'd already been hurt. But this is what happened. So I was quite convinced that I knew who Cockerpoo was, which I.
No, you can show videos, but you got to stop it every 15 seconds. I just think when it's things like this, when it's audio, we can just listen to it anyway. I've just got the image up there because FYPT is slightly involved with this loosely. In that it was their account, their old account that got banned, that was used in the screenshot. That is literally all of their involvement. So they posted this video, and yeah, I'm playing this video.
To that, but it wasn't Jenny Blackshaw. Okay, now Lisa was
At Miss Remi adopted cat. If you sub, you can stay.
Convinced that Cockerpoo had to be Jenny Blackshaw, so I took both stories and just tried to debunk as I went along to find out who the real Cockerpoo was. Now,
Oops, okay. Sorry, FYPT. It was FYP Clips 89 old account. Thank you. Sorry. I thought they were saying FYPT yesterday, but thank you for that. Leah just sent 5 subscriptions. Oh, thanks, Leah. Pick up yourself. Mandy just got a subscription. Danny Louise, you just got a subscription. Van Life. Debs Jane, you just got a subscription. Lynn got a subscription. And somebody else, but I missed someone else. If you just got a sub, please go and say thank you to the person who got it. Let's hope it went to friend, not foe, eh? Eh? But thank you, Leah. That was really kind. Thanks, babe. And we've got another treasure box, guys. Go get your coins.
I have seen more than enough evidence that Lisa was hurt. She has a lot of trauma. She has a lot of mental health issues. She has a lot of issues going on with her children. All of that is correct, and I have seen legal documents. So Lisa is a victim, and she needs all the support in the world. Okay, she needs far more support than I do. So if you want to call me a liar or whatever, that's fine. This can all be evidence.
Nanny Plum wants to know, how do you know if you've got a sub? If you look in the chat, some people have got a little badge and it says Remi on it. It's sort of like in an orange as a star, and it says Remi. Anyone who's got Remi next to a star and Remi next to their name means they're a subscriber.
So what I was saying is to Lisa that what we needed was definite evidence that we could link Cockerpoo to Jenny Blackshaw. That evidence does not exist. So I was sent a screen recording first thing this morning that was a doctored screen recording.
Just making sure we're all following along. So Hayley was waiting to get some information, and then when she got the information, it was a screen recording that had been doctored, tampered with, wasn't basically fully as it should have been. Gift heavily for the cat, says Frankie.
Now, the screen recording, when you slow it down, this is how it's doctored. So it is Lisa going into her account, scrolling through her messages, then the doctoring comes in, and screenshots are showed instead of screen recording. But she said, oh, my phone's glitchy, that's all I can show you. So the screen recording comes back to an account being deleted yesterday. She said that was the message, the account that Cockerpoo had used to message her. Now, that is a user number with lots of different numbers after it. So when we tracked back through to find out whose account that was and if it was Cockerpoo's, it came back to my friend Misty's account, FYP89 Clips, which Misty's in here now on her backup account because she lost her original account. There you go, sending roses now. So that account that Lisa said was Cockerpoo messaging her was actually Misty's account being used and then Cockerpoo's message being put over the top. Now my issue...
What are you on about, that witch? Stay anonymous by staying out of people's boxes. Oh, do you mean, are you talking about Cockerpoo? Is that what you mean? I'm buying cat food on Amazon. You lot, you need to stop. You need to stop. Right, we've got just under 600 people in the room. Please keep tapping the screen for us and sharing the live. If we can get those shares up, that would be amazing. And we'll keep playing. Right now, we are listening to Hayley Comet, sort of summarising all the chain of events in regards to the Lisa Marie Cockerpoo situation. And thank you for being here, everyone. I appreciate you.
Is I can't work with faulty evidence. I can't stand by evidence that's been doctored, which has put me in a really awful position today, because to back Lisa as a victim, I do have to protect my own space and the fact that I want to work with further victims, and I can't if I'm back in falsified, discredited evidence.
And again, we're going to be opening the boxes after this. You are very welcome to come up and ask your questions, share your thoughts about what we're talking about. We're talking about Lisa Marie, we're talking about Cockerpoo, and we are talking about Hayley.
So I have to say that I've been working on this. No Face has been working on this, and Exposed all separately have come up with the same answer. So I decided I was going to put out a video today. I sent Lisa 2 voice notes, which I can prove. I don't really want to have to play them, but I sent Lisa 2 voice notes and said, I'm going to have to put out the video to tell everyone that the evidence you're offering that Cockerpoo is Jenny Blackshaw is not right. It's doctored. She looked at the messages, so it came up with seen underneath on Instagram, but she hadn't actually listened to them, but I didn't know that, so I put up a video. Within seconds, it came back to me that Lisa hasn't listened to a voice note, so I took the video down because I wanted her to know first. So even in that instance, I did the right thing and I took it down.
So I'm just going to pause it there, because one of the things that I'd written down on the cons list that I saw lots of people were moaning about yesterday was that people who were live with Lisa Marie, and Lisa Marie was saying that she didn't have any messages from Hayley about her posting this video, was that Hayley has cleared it up. White Wolf is saying it's not doctored. Can you come and tell me in a little bit why it's not doctored? But Hayley was just saying that she did send voice notes to Lisa Marie, and Lisa Marie saw them, and we've all done it where we look at things and then like come back to it, but she didn't actually play the voice notes. But because Hayley had seen that those messages were read, she then posted the video, because she'd already given Lisa Marie the heads up on what she was about to say. And I just think it's really important we say that, because, you know, there were a lot of people yesterday, we were having a discussion around what was happening, and lots of people were very upset with Hayley and felt like Hayley had thrown Lisa Marie under the bus. And you can hear her here saying she did actually contact her first, and based on seeing that message was seen, that she then went ahead, and then as soon as she was made aware that Lisa Marie hadn't listened to those voice notes, she then deleted the video. And again, there was quite a lot of negative comments for Hayley, you know, why is she taking it down, you know, has she been silenced, all of that stuff. But we'll carry on playing. I just wanted to highlight that point for the people who said that she didn't give Lisa Marie any notice yesterday.
Went to my sister's birthday.
And I can see all the Hayley love in the chat, and I've got a lot of respect for Hayley. But again, I'm trying to be as unbiased as I can. We're going to talk about the pros and the cons of all three, Lisa, Cockerpoo and Hayley. But I'm playing Hayley's response to the bit of a shitstorm that was happening yesterday.
Party. Then I've come back to madness. One of the rumours being told is that Cockerpoo silenced me with
Euros 2024. I have gold info on the remaining cluck. They are finished. I don't know what you're on about, my darling.
Documentation, legal papers, which is not true. I haven't had any contact from Cockerpoo. I haven't had any threats from Cockerpoo. She hasn't silenced me. That's a complete rumour that's been made up and alive. The second thing that people have said is I took Lisa's documents and gave them to Delusive Angie. I couldn't have handed them to a worse person, do you know what I mean? I didn't even give them to No Face. Somebody's
asking in the chat, do we know who Cockerpoo is yet? Well, Hayley and No Face have both said that they believe that they have found the real Cockerpoo. That's what they've said. They believe that they have found the real Cockerpoo. Excuse me. Oh, Frankie says she's found her as well. Yvonne says, I'm Cockerpoo. I wouldn't be surprised, love. Actually, wouldn't be surprised. Thank you, Jodie. Thank you for the butterfly. So, you know, you got two people who do this stuff. They go out, collect evidence against people for what they do on here. So both of those have said that they believe, and I think Hayley said 98% certain nothing is 100 until she actually sees her real face, but 98%. Neats is saying Karma Kaz knows as well. We got lots of cockapoos here. I jest, but 100% she will be here. I'm not even joking here. She's already outed that she has a fake account and has been in here before. So anyway, they believe they've identified who the real Cockerpoo is, and Hayley did say she's seen photos of her husband, her out with her dogs. The disconnect right now in all of this is that they can't link the person they found to Lisa Marie. That's the disconnect in this. But again, that doesn't make what Lisa Marie has said to be false. Shazzy D, stop it. Anyway, I'm just going to carry on playing.
After Lisa told me to, because it's not my documents to share. So I would never have shared them. I can stand on my absolute honour and my heart that I did not share.
Button Bell, how did someone identify she was in here on a fake account? She identified herself. She was in another live. She said, bearing in mind I have blocked the real Cockerpoo, she was on another live and she said, I was in Remi's room and I was reading the comments, which means she had a fake account to be in here because she couldn't have ghost watched because I'd blocked her. Does that answer your question?
Not even one of Lisa's documents with anyone, not on or off TikTok, not a mod, not someone like No Face, nobody got those documents off me. So for her to allow people to believe I've shared these things which could end my career helping families has broke my heart. I have still said to Lisa today, if you can come up with that full Zoom call that is supposed to be Cockerpoo, if you can come up with an actual proper screen recording of your messages, then I can't 100% say that what you're saying is not the truth. But the message I was sent, the screen recording, come back to Misty's FYP account. So it didn't come back to Cockerpoo. And I can't say that I have this platform that I'm using for good and come live and lie. My aim was never to wage a war with Cockerpoo. It was to tell the truth.
Mama G, is anyone guilty of leaking documents? What do you mean? Because Lisa Marie sent documents to Hayley and Hayley didn't send them to anyone. Rhea says EQ basically challenged everyone to find her. Oh, she will be found. Well, no, I believe she already has been found. I don't think No Face... I mean, I don't know. I can't speak for him. I don't know him. I certainly know Hayley wouldn't give out that information. And there are court documents and there's stuff in there about children. So I don't think they have Mama G unless you've heard something. It's all right, Paulie. You don't need to speak in caps. I have said that she didn't share them. And I think I've said that a couple of times.
And the person who I said yesterday I was 98% sure was Cockerpoo wasn't Jenny Blackshaw. So I was saying, are you sure? Are you sure? And I was literally going back through saying it doesn't match. It doesn't match. There's no link. So that is. I don't want to go too much into it because people have said, well, I apologise to Cockerpoo. Absolutely not. Like, I never went live. I never outed her. I never exposed her. I never said this is her, this is not. I said I was 98% sure I know who she is, which I still am. And what she did was still awful. And what I don't want...
Witch Queen says, strange how both No Face and Hayley were 100% before Miss J messaged No Face. Just to correct you, Witch Queen, the first time Hayley spoke about this was in this room, and she never at any point said she was 100% sure. She always said 98% sure. And the only way she could be 100% sure is if she actually saw her face directly. So that's misinformation you're sharing there.
Is for all of this shit.
No, you're wrong, Witch Queen. I literally was having the conversation with her in here.
Around it and all these rumours that have happened today to take away from the fact of what happened to Lisa and what she was put through on this app when she never should have been put through that. Thanks, guys, for the gift. You really don't have to.
Sarah, who should apologise? You're saying, yes, she won't apologise. Who? And who and what should she apologise for? I was just waiting for you to come back and let me know what she should apologise for. When I've just told you she said 98% when she was in here. And somebody's already said the clips on FYP where she said 98%. Hayley said she was 100% backing Lisa about what she had been through, not who. Thank you. So, yeah, if you have heard 100%, I think it's in relation to that she is backing Lisa Marie in terms of what I said at the beginning, that her trauma is real. And she definitely said 98% sure that she has found Cockerpoo. That's my understanding as well.
Send them. My mouth's dry. I feel nervous. I didn't want to have to do this. Like, honestly, come red, I'm going. I didn't want to have to do it because it feels like in order to tell my truth, I have to go against a victim, and I don't want to. Like, I wish Lisa all the best, and I still will help her to this very day with the trauma and everything else if that's what she wants. But I also can't back her saying, but Hayley's seen a screen recording. That didn't come back to Cockerpoo. It didn't. I'm not going to show loads of different evidence. I will show you where the account was, because I think that's really important. Because I think Misty, who runs the FYP page 89, is a massive DG fan. So she wouldn't have done this with Lisa. She wouldn't have worked with her. She likes Cockerpoo. She likes DG. So to have her account used, like, before I knew it was Misty's, I was like, is this someone working with Lisa? Did she send the Cockerpoo message for her? But Misty never would have done that because she's on a completely different side. So that account has just been used because it's just one that has been discontinued because Misty lost her page, and now she goes off the backup one. So there's a lot of innocent people being dragged into this, so I had to say something, if that makes sense.
Right, Raf Lord has asked, can we stop using CP, the initial CP, because apparently it has not a very nice meaning. I actually don't know what the bad meaning is, but I like to listen to Raf Lord, so can we just all adhere to that, please? Please and thank you. We shall carry on. Keep tapping, guys. We have 684 people in the room. Big up yourselves. Make sure you give me a follow. Keep tapping the screen. Oh, I see. Okay. Understood. Yeah. Nancy has an alternative word for you in the chat. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we get it. We get it. Stop saying it. We get it. God damn it. Let's continue playing the video. Keep tapping, everybody. And if you could share this live, I'd be ever so grateful. Thank you.
To do, because I don't want to add any more trauma to Lisa right now, but I also have to protect my own space and the last 14 months.
Right. Whoever is Miss Remi's adopted cat, you are about to get muted, okay? The pressure you lot are putting on me to take on this cat that isn't mine, that I'm allergic to, and bites seafood, which I'm also allergic to, is very, very wrong. You should be ashamed of yourself, all of you.
I've put into building up this page and helping all these really important families, Georgina Garcella's mum, Noah Donahoe's mum, all these different people, all of these different people, Responder's mum, all these different people. I can name hundreds that we've helped, and I'm not having my credibility taken away by someone who's going to hold a live today and say things that aren't true, that I can prove aren't true. But I also don't want to I'm not going to start sharing messages, let's be honest. I'm not someone who's going to share screen recordings. I'm not someone who's going to expose someone to that extent.
I hate all of you. Okay, let that be known. Screen record that. I hate all of you.
Just need you to know this is my truth. This is what is the truth. You can either believe it or not. And obviously No Face as well, I have to say, he has taken a lot of heat today for people saying that he's been bought off by Cockerpoo. He has exactly the same evidence I have in the way of the Cockerpoo stuff. He hasn't seen any of the other stuff. And if he has, he must have got it straight from Lisa because it didn't come from me. I honestly have not shown a single soul in the world any of that stuff. It related to children. And there was also some images that would be classed as me sending out like revenge porn. I could be arrested for it, so I just didn't send any of that. Yes, so that's basically it. That's all I've got to say on it, honestly. And that is the truth. Like, honestly, it's, in any case, right, whether it's on TikTok or in real life, you work with the evidence, and once you come across one thing that has been edited, then you have to question everything else. That's just life. 100% stand with Lisa. I still...
So there we go, right? There we go.